Hello everybody, what's up? My name is iGamer2003 and today I am back with another video. This is not a Minecraft video, however. Sorry about that. This is another Game Maker tutorial. So I am back using Game Maker. And so yes, we will be using Game Maker as a little creator here, and we will be making some games. So without further ado, all I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and you'll notice that I have two sprites. I have SPR Mario, which I helped you set up last video from going edit sprite file, create from strip, and creating this. Then we also have over here a sprite that I just added called SPR Grass, and you want the grass to be 32 by 32 or whatever whatever sprite you're making. So right now I'm going to obviously be making a semi-Mario game, so this is my little grass block. I actually took it from Kirby. It's not from Mario, but it looks very similar. So we're going to be using it. But the first thing you need to do before you can put these sprites or images anywhere, because sprites are only graphics, so you can't put them anywhere in your room. You need objects to put in your room, which you have here. So this little green circle button up here is the Create Object button. When you create this, this is how you will program objects. This is how you will create the object. So we're going to name this one OBJ underscore Mario. So they keep the same name, except SPR turns into OBJ. Where it says sprite right here, you want to click this button and select Sprite Mario. That's it for now. Then click OK, and you now have your object here. Then you want to do that again by clicking this green circle button, and mine's going to be OBJ Grass. And now for my object, grass, I'm going to select the grass sprite. Now, when you select the grass sprite, there's a few things you need to know. If you're creating this, such as the floor or the walls, you need to make it solid. And that'll come into play later. So right now, you want it solid, and you want to click OK. So now we have two objects. But where do these objects go? Well, they go in something called a room. So this up here, this blank thing that looks kind of like a whiteboard, is create a room. It's right next to create an object. When you click create a room, this will show up. So I'm going to full screen it. You have this box separated into a grid. This grid is your room size. If you go out where these mini tiles are, you are outside of the room. So what you need to do is, when you're in here, it opens you up automatically to settings. We are going to change this to RM underscore level 1. Once you have RM underscore level 1, this is the standard size of the room, and we're going to leave it that way for now. We'll get to tiles, views, backgrounds, and physics later, but right now we're worried about putting in an object. So when you click on objects, you'll see all this stuff come up, and it says object to add with left mouse all the way down here. This little button is the same as when we were loading sprites into objects, except now we're selecting the object. So to start, I'm going to select Object Grass. And I'm going to start placing grass on the bottom layer of my game. but you can hear how I'm clicking every time. If I press Control, Shift, and then left click and drag, it will place all those blocks at once without me having to click every time. Now for the edge of the level, I don't want it to be obvious that there's an edge here. So we're going to do something pretty sneaky. This is where things get kind of fun. So for now, we're going to save the room. And we're going to make it so that there is an invisible wall there that you cannot walk past. So for this first invisible wall, what we're going to do is we're going to actually load a sprite for the wall. Now, this is going to be called SPR InvisWall. And I'm going to load a sprite. And this is going to be, I'm going to use this wall sprite from another game that I'm making right now for a game design class. So it's a wall sprite. So that's fine. It's already the right size because it came straight from GameMaker itself. So we have SPR InvisWall. We're going to create an object and name this OBJ InvisWall. We want the sprite. We still select the sprite as SPR InvisWall. But you see how it says solid here? We want to click that. But this says visible. We do not want the wall to be visible. So we will not select visible and click OK. So now if we go into our room, you'll see that right now we can see the grass that we placed down. And if I add an object wall invis, and I put that here. Oops. By the way, guys, Alt-Delete deletes things. So I'm just going to put this one row here, a row up here, and a row up down along here because we have the grass as our bottom layer. And eventually, since this is a Mario game, I'm going to want a lot more space than this. This is just kind of your basic starter room. So when I want more space, I'll expand the width of the room. But that's besides the point right now. So right now, we have these walls surrounding the outside of the room. So we're going to check this and watch what happens when we hit play. When we hit play, the walls are still here, but they are no longer visible. So they're invisible walls that are guarding the outside of our level to make sure that no one goes outside the level. The grass along the bottom, however, is still visible. So that's one thing to know. So now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding some characters into the level. So right now we only have one character. So right now I'm going to want my character to start right here in this bottom corner. So I only need one of my character. So all I have to do is click on Object Mario and place him right there. So now he's in the game and he will be able to move around as you're playing the game. So that's your Mario guy. Alright, so that was how to create a room, how to create borders for your room, and how to create objects to place in your room. Hopefully this video was helpful. Please let me know in the comments below if there's something you need me to go over related to this video, and I will put it in a playlist as the two videos may be reviewing this. So, yeah, thank you guys all very much for watching my tutorial of how to program things in GameMaker and, well, how to make objects and rooms in GameMaker. And for my next video, I will be showing you how to program everything in GameMaker. Thank you guys all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all later. Bye!